It says we're live. This is going to be a recycler haul. I've gotten a few keyboards over the last month. It's been very interesting. Like, you know, the streams, you can't really rely on all the streams, so you kind of just try to have a few of them and see. Like, one that was my most steady stream from a recycling place actually was for the first time when I asked if they had any new ones or new old keyboards. They said no, they didn't get any in. So that was sad because I love going because it's kind of, you never know what you're going to get, and that's half the fun is like, what am I going to get this time? So that one was absent for a typical, like I've been checking every 2 or 3 weeks, and so I had to wait another 2 or 3 weeks. The other stream I had was, it's been trickling down too with not much coming in, and then I did find a couple on eBay that are kind of the maybe more esoteric kind that I get either attracted by the keycaps or whatever. So those will probably go last. I'm gonna get out, probably see what I can pick over here on the list and start showing you some stuff. So this one, I don't know, for some reason I kind of get obsessed a little bit about Apple, mostly because of their design. Like, this is new and modern and not great, but I like the cases, and maybe I could mod this case to have what I want in it. It probably has nothing good. Let's see, I forget, it might be NMB or something. No, just literally some kind of rubber dome with the stem there, so you can see the rubber dome down in there. But yeah, this one, let's see, what's it called? It is, I don't know, Apple keyboard, I guess. And here's the model number of it, but without my autofocus, I don't know if this is going to work at all. Dang it. Let's see if the microscope can help us out. It might be able to. There we go. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I can hold it still enough. So there's something that's likely a model number or something. But let's. I'm fighting with my cameras, as you can tell, trying to get it dialed in better. I don't know if it's lighting, but I'm really unhappy that my new C920 is supposed to be the best camcorder doesn't focus very well, so that's a little sad. So I guess I need a label. Unfortunately, I didn't save where we've left off. What my last keyboard was. I might have to cheat and look. So I guess bear with me, but I suppose we can do this together. Let's see, let's move this for a sec. But I think I'll switch to Chrome and see if we can go to YouTube and maybe get, oh, that's weird, it's showing partial size of that Chrome window, which is unfortunate. I'm basically going to go to YouTube and look at one of my videos, I guess, and see. Should have prepared better, but hang in there, we'll get there soon enough. So, where am I? Yeah, okay, here's the YouTube Studio, videos, live. Let's see what I did last. A teardown, a teardown, a teardown. Yeah, a lot of teardowns, recycler haul. So let's look at this recycler haul 2 for February. Maybe zing to the end of it and see if we can see what happened. See if I can get apparently I have a model in there. Oh, so that one says Krelsiver 39. Let's see if we can. Yeah, I think that's the last one. So we'll call this one 40. I'm going to switch back to overhead, and we're going to label this for 40 so we can keep track of these things. Let's see. I have one saved. What do I have saved? Oh, there it is, Crossfair. Okay. Oh, label saved. I don't want to use it. Oh man, I think I just overwrote. Oh, that's not great. Oh man. Okay. Well, that was dumb. Just erased the one I was trying to call back. So, how do I erase these things? Let me turn off my distraction over here on this other screen for a second. Dang it. I'll wait for that to come back. So I'm back. If I accidentally lock my screen, it crashes OBS. But when I start it back up, I can start streaming and it picks up and says I'm live again. So sorry about that. But I'm back. I'm trying to right now backspace. Let's see. There it is. Yep. And I'll get Crossfire in here. Caps. There we go. K R A C F E R underscore. There's underscore. There it is. Shift 4. And we're on 40. So let's see. Let's print this. And I don't know if our printer's on big or small. So on fat, big one. So I gotta get rid of that. I'm trying to do the keyboard labeling, which I don't do with that one, so I'll turn it off. Pop the labeler. Get the right cartridge. Okay. There we go. Let's see. What kind of, we have 3/8 inch, not 3/4 inch. And the font is size 20, so that sounds good. Okay, let's print this guy. This should be fine. Now, I don't have a, oh, I can put it right here. That'll be nice and handy. Okay. If I can get my big fingers into this removal. There we go. Okay. Yep, this will be 40. Nothing to write home about other than the Apple design, if you like it or not. So here's one we've seen a bunch. We'll look at it again now. I got this recently. Oh, this was at the recycle place. So pretty obvious when you look at it. We've seen a few of these. It's a Fujitsu Peerless Fujitsu board. I was gonna say FKB 4700, but then when I looked on the back while I was there, it didn't look. It's kind of scratched out. Oh, okay, I can kind of see it now though. Basically, it's a 4725. Yeah. Rev 02A. Let me get this under the microscope, USB microscope, since I don't know, or maybe I try to, let me turn autofocus on and see how we do with, I'm gonna use the Logitech software to turn on autofocus and see if that can work for us. So I'm gonna zoom in on this and it should be good, I suppose. Let's see. Yeah, so there you can see it's an FKB 4725. You can see the FCC ID. And then here's it says Windows logo. Is there a Windows? Oh yeah, it's got the Windows key on it. I think I'm used to the 4700s, which likely did not have that, but PS2, dirty as heck. I should put gloves on, but I don't know where they're at. I don't have any handy, but let's try this G key. So I'm gonna rock forward and back because Fujitsu Peerless works better to remove keycaps that way. Okay, come on, get out of there. Yep, there's your Fujitsu Peerless. Some people say this notch cutout up here tells you in the LED light window because it's very unique to Fujitsu Peerless that they do that with that corner for the num lock, so that therefore all of them kind of have to look like that. And I mean, solid keyboard. I cleaned a Fujitsu Peerless early in my, I think it was an Epson branded Fujitsu. So, but it's got some weight and build quality to it. So, I mean, let's look at that keycap. Oh, just gonna see if they're double shot. Kind of, you have to look. Let's take it off there again. Come on. No, I mean, basically very cheap quality keycaps, but I don't know. Probably should stop collecting these ones, but it was $2, so maybe I can do something with it to make it worth more, to have some value. Okay, so that's oh, I didn't label it, so let's label that bad boy. As you can see, my camera's blurry. It's upsetting, but at least when I get close, it'll auto. So I don't know if it's lighting or I'm not sure, but basically I'm gonna change this to 41, print it, and then apply this to there, and move on to the next one. Okay, here we go, Fujitsu Peerless. I don't know how many I have now, maybe 4 of these kind of things. Okay, let's try this one. This one's kind of interesting, I'd say. It's a small guy. And he's got, I guess, should I turn off the stupid, trying to use that one, it's not plugged in, but let's turn off autofocus and see if we can, get a little better picture of that for now. But, so this is a PS2 adapter that's on the end of it, and on a 5-pin DIN, right? So it was in some transitional area. You don't see a Windows key. So it's a little bit dated, which is good. So only one of the legs was out, but it's clean. Like, I don't know if anyone used it. Just a little bit, but when we take the keycap off, we'll get better. That's kind of cool. It's got some colors, stuff there, colored num lock. Looks fairly full size here, but these F keys and top rows obviously not. It's a kind of a cool. Oh, this is pressable. These black at the top. Color bars, white balance, title on and off. Interesting. It's like an editing. This is kind of an interesting keyboard to me. It's clean, looks nice. Oh, it's a BTC. So here we go. BTC 5100 series. I'm not sure if I see anything else, but great. 5100 series. We could possibly look that up on the internet, but let's pop out a keycap and see what we got there. Take the good old F key off. Oh, so they're pretty shallow keycaps, but I mean, I'm so confused now. I can't remember what Cherry MX looks like, but I should probably get one to compare. What can I do to do that? I'll get this one right here. I've had this getting old, so I'm supposed to memorize all this and keep it in my head, but there's kind of too much, so I can't remember if this might be inverse or if it matches. So it looks to match. This is a Kyle Jade, Box Jade. Where's the keycap? And this is the. So yeah, I'd say it's Cherry MX, but it's got a really wide rubber dome over it, and then it's got. I don't know if the whole barrel moves. I guess I could try my Cherry MX on it. It doesn't stay. So my Cherry MX caps don't stay on it. Let's see if it stays on this box. Yeah, that fits. Cool. So I guess these keycaps could, in theory, be reused on a Cherry MX board if I liked them. It's kind of a nice font. I'm sorry, did we look? Let's see if this probably has a stabilizer, but let's see if I can. No, it doesn't. Okay. So they're not double shot or anything, so they're nothing that great. But if you did like the font, I mean, I don't know if it's Daiso, but it's interesting. Clean, clear looking. Oh yeah, we were gonna look when we were inside there whether it's dirty or not. I think it might be unused, but it's very trippy that there's a lot of membrane going on. So it's kind of like plastic everywhere. There's a whole membrane on top of some plastic that, yeah, this one might be fun to take apart too if we thought we weren't going to use it. I gotta say, I do like the keycaps. The die sub is very clear and the font's fairly thick. It's kind of soothing. I should learn my font families because I'm digging this one. In general, I don't like these kind of fatty arrow things, but it doesn't look too bad on this one. But very interesting that it's got all this freeze frame and these. It's kind of a cool keyboard. So tiny. Yeah, very interesting. So I'm gonna label this guy 42, 40, 41, 42. There we go. I think Bowden's on like 390 or something. I don't think I'll ever catch that. You know, over time you'd think the streams, it feels like the streams will dry up more and more. The people turning in these old keyboards and stuff, they'll become harder to find. And when is that? Is it already right now? I don't know. I guess we'll see how my streams do over time. I have a couple other ideas for pursuing some other streams, but this is an interesting keyboard. I liked it. It's clean, crisp. I would say I don't like the feel of it, but I like the look of it, and I think these keycaps might be reusable. So let's look at the profile and compare it to maybe this profile, GK81 or whatever. Is it the same? Yeah, I don't know. I have to learn more about these, but does this line up with? Yeah. This one will be pretty interesting. I saw this in a kind of one of those PC recycle that's a secondhand store, like not the kind where it's going to get melted down, but the kind where they're trying to sell the stuff more and price it higher. And so it says $80 on it, and I was like, you know, what's the value of this? Is it anything? I don't know, but so it's kind of personal. Baby's an eye of the beholder. So I was eyeballing it, and the owner came by, and I was like, well, I don't know, I'm not trying to be rude, but do you ever accept offer, you know, will you take other offers? And he's like, what are you going to tell me? And so I said, you know, it's strange to use. It is old. It's, I like the keycaps, but, so basically I threw out there $50, and he's like, okay, go. His answer was, see you at the front counter, or go to the front counter. So that was interesting because he instantly dropped $30 off the 80, and so all I did was ask. So that happens kind of on eBay too. eBay, there's a bunch of people watching, but I'll just like send a message, and then the guy might interact with me, and then I end up getting a decent price because no one else is even offering or something. Especially on the ones where you have to bid or something. And I mean, you don't get to name your price. You have to up their bid, or there's no way to give your own offer. So that's why I send a message, because then I can do that behind the scenes. So It's ugly. It's for ergo. It's about as unergo as I don't know. I just can't imagine why that's ergo, but I'm telling you, I tried to use it, and maybe you could adapt to it, but it is super awkward. There was a couple of them. This one seemed older. It's the case is light and kind of flimsy, I'd say. I mean, you'll recognize it. It's a Kinesis, but let's see. The model numbers vary. This is like kind of trying to read them when I was in the store. This is a model 120. You know, so let me see if I can flip off that autofocus or turn autofocus back on, and then we'll get up close here and see what we get. Let me get back to my window where I can see what I'm doing. So you can see this is a model 120. There's the FCC ID. Oh, that's too bad. It almost says, well, I guess the year would be 19 something, but that wouldn't say when the keyboard was made. But I thought, you know, the white on blue, blue on white. Yeah, this focus is back to jacked up again. So I'm going to turn off autofocus. Come on, focal length, do something. Yeah, let's take a keycap off, because well, let's take two off, because what I was interested in was the fact that it's double shot. It's Cherry MX Browns, so we got some cherry switches. We got some, you know, white on blue and blue on white, or whatever, this gray blue, whatever this color is, but and they're double shot, so I'd say they're on the thinner side, you know, but like interesting sides where there's a little bevel at the bottom of a millimeter or something. Quite interesting for keycaps, so I think that's why I was like attracted. I could see plopping these on you know, another keyboard. In fact, I haven't done this much, but now that we've done it today, let's keep doing it. I'm gonna take my GM key camping and let's swap in a couple letters here, F and G. Okay, see how they look on this guy. Why not, since we can. So here's an F and here's a G. So imagine taking yeah, I don't know if this is why it's so staggered. Oh gosh, I guess. Yeah, this F. Oh my gosh. So the white ones all look like this, and the blue ones, they have a funkier top shape, so you can see it's shifted down and stuff. But I don't know if that's just for the ergo, because there's lots of other weird variations in the ergo. But for sure, the blues have this funky look compared to the whites. But I still think it's an interesting color. I think, you know, I could see cleaning this keyboard up and just keeping it as is, because it's unique, showing history of what the early Kinesis looked like. But I think there's options here for what to do. So I got it. $50, probably too much, but yet it's a unique keyboard. I think it has potential to be used in different ways. So let's label this guy 43, and maybe some future video we'll see what we end up doing with it. Okay. So we saw the back, we saw the keycaps. I guess we can zoom in on the mixed brown stems and see if, I don't know, see how dirty it is in there maybe. Because I know when I watch Bowden, I like him to take more time and show what's going on in there, not just, you know, for sure what the keycaps look like up close, and whether they're double shot or what the font looks like. So I'm gonna, I guess, change this back to take off autofocus again for a sec. Oh, it is on. It is off. No, I want it on. Okay, autofocus on. And then we'll flip back and we'll get up here tight on this F. Had it getting real clear for a second, but yeah, that's like those blue ones are funky shaped, and the top surface is smaller in surface area. And then here's the with the inside of the. I know we only took one switch off, but you can see it's cherry mix browns, and I don't know, it's white, so it's a little dirty, but it's not like overused. This is more like, you know, schmutz from someone eating, but not. Doesn't look that used, I guess is what I'm saying. Like I couldn't use it, so maybe the guy that used it got sick of it too. But very build quality. It feels cheap and light, so I don't like that part. But like I said, lots of interesting parts about it. Okay, let's get back on. Trying to get a fixed focus on our mat, and unfortunately I don't know what order to open this in, but there's a couple off eBay where I was probably jockeying with trying to get some price breaks, and this one's got some ghosty little packing guys that are trying to get rid of here. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, what do we got here? Let us take this apart and see what we have. See if we can feel where this one's taped. There's one spot. What's this one doing? Okay. Well. Okay, there's more here. You could cut through them, but it's been pretty easy so far to find an edge and peel it. Come on. Yep, there we go. There's another one. All right, look at that. Let's get a sharper one, shall we? Okay. Here we go. Yeah. And what? Missing a keycap. I do not recall if that was true in the video or the eBay purchase. We could go look, I suppose. Let's see. What is this? It's a 5-pin DIN. It's yellow case, clean, pretty heavy, sturdy looking. There's one. Maybe I didn't know what keycaps these were, so they look. Maybe I wanted it because they are a different kind of keycap, but it looks like room for an LED window or something. Let's take off the keycap in here and see. Oh wow. Okay. So I pulled off the whole thing. Kind of feels like a Fujitsu Peerless, but there's a little spring. There's an LED. I think it'd be, I don't know what the heck it is, but maybe LED. Yeah, so we should zoom in on this stuff. I don't know what's going on, but let's get autofocus on. So, wow, dirty for sure. Excuse me. Apparently I can't get enough light on that guy. Okay, there we go. It's a strange looking switch. So when I tried to take this keycap off, the whole top housing of the switch came off with it. I thought the bottom would be an LED, but that looks like metal connectors. I don't know what that is, but here's the excuse me. There's the letter G. Here's the part that came off with it. Get that light to do its job. See if I can take this off by hand. Oh, yeah, you can see some. The clicks are on the side. Let's see if we can get a different one off without taking the black part of it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I wanted to see if it's double shot. I have a feeling it's not. Yeah. So, I think I bought this because I had no idea what it is, the switch type. Wanted to take a closer look. Hopefully it was fairly cheap for me to do so. Let's look on the back and see if we can tell what kind of brand this thing is. And it kind of looks and feels like, I don't want to say anything, so we'll see. Oh man, nothing. Clean as a whistle. I have no idea what this is. We'll open it at some point and get to the bottom of the mystery. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of half the fun. Sorry it's so blurry. I don't know what to do about it. Come on, do something. Here we go. So we'll call this 44. The next one should be interesting. I hope it's, yeah, I think I know which one it is, and I'm pretty stoked about it. And it is the last one, by the way, coming up here. Oh, actually I'm going to interject something before this last one that I've been waiting to kind of peek at. And that is an old typewriter, sort of. Let's see what it's got going. So I got this probably for, yeah, you can see $5 at one of my surplus places. And it's a Brother typewriter. And it's an SX 4000. You can see where I got it there, but $5. Let's see what this typewriter's keycaps are from Brother. Come on. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm going to say that's a rubber dome stem. Well, yeah, this is pushing down, but I will do the honor of, we'll zoom in on this and turn on autofocus on. We will zoom in on some of these colors and keycaps. Yeah, nothing great. But I wanted to take a look. So it's got some different colors, but it's not double shot. So there's some blue and green and different colors, but here's what it's like the letter D looks like from the top, and here's what the bottom looks like. Alright, well, I mean, I kind of like this alt. It's a blue alt. Maybe if I do like keycap stem modding, I would possibly do something with this key. I mean, it's dumb. It's the only one. I guess there's another one called Code that's kind of interesting. But this blue alt looks decent. But, yeah, probably can't do anything with it. Well, that was a little side jaunt. I wanted to see. I guess wherever I was with this, I didn't have my keycap folder because I could have checked. But mildly interesting, I guess. And grand finale. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm gonna use my legit cutter here. I was saying I get these oversized keyboards, or just keyboards in general, they don't fit in most packaging, so you see all these strange boxes that look like they've been cut from some other size down to the size, the minimum size needed. Should I take off autofocus? Yeah, it's kind of working right now, so I'll leave it, I guess. And what else is in here? Oh, we got another packaging size package. So let me get at that. Yep, this is what I was expecting. This is kind of cool. This is a Raytheon something. Let's look at this bad boy, shall we? Oh, it's nice. Such a strange size and shape, and oh man, it's tall. Let me turn this off for a sec. While we talk about it, I guess, for a little bit. Wow. Wow. You've seen my Japanese telecomet. This one's just as strange. Look at this one, man. It's so thick and tall. Like it's like the strangest case and bezel. The bottom, like, look at, you can see in there like 4 inches in this hole, and it's like, what goes in there? Like you hang your walkie-talkie or something. I don't know what the heck. I guess that's where the cable would come out.
Weird shape.
So this doesn't have cable with it, but this kind of keyboard, you want to bring it to the modern world, you're gonna, my wish is that it's, well, it shouldn't be my wish, but I think DMA helped me with another one with putting Common Sense module in, so if this might be a project who's interested in, this could, but we gotta see what kind of keys what kind of switches are in here. The lettering's lovely. A little faded here. It might be infill. This is a little faded. This is awesome, man. I'm telling you. System avail. It's gonna light up. Keyboard active. Push repeat. Re-enter. User message. Print mode. Unnamed these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blanks, somethings, function keys. I have seen pictures of other Raytheons and they had like more yellow down here, so I was wondering if someone replaced these, but they look stock. This one seems stuck down, which I'm not liking right now, but look at this. Why is there like it's like a freaking enter key upside down on the left called edit. There's no tab. It's like 2 enters. What's this one say? We'll zoom in a bit and look at that. Wow, this thing is trippy. Phone, F-O-N-E, E-T, phone home. Received a fax, A-fax, G-fax. What? RMKS, totally different. This letter, I've seen this on other ones where they only use the 5. Like, I guess this is hooked up something. All you do is come along and you press 5. That's all you ever use this one for, because it's by far the dimmest color on the keyboard. I guess, no, but the 5 shouldn't be any different than the 4 and the 6. I could see RMKS, no, that's still 4 letters, just like these are, so. So trippy. Why do I have a left upside down enter key that says edit? What the heck? Guess I would use that as, I don't know, man. How am I gonna get, I don't know if I could use this one. I need something down here for command and control and all that. Carrier return, you're gonna reach way over here and do it. You got a clear, a red clear, that's nice. It's pretty. So trippy, so unbelievable. I don't know how to describe that. It's like 4 inches tall or something. It's just ridiculous. All metal, like, oh my god, this thing is insane. And I guess this is plastic, but can't all be plastic. I guess that's plastic too. I don't know. It feels heavier than you can imagine, even though it all feels plasticky. This one is awesome. Oh, here's some Raytheon logo there, so we'll look at that too. Let's look at, yeah, I'm gonna take it off the, I'm gonna put autofocus on so that we can zoom in on the smaller pieces. So I'm gonna take off the letter F if I can. Hope I don't break anything. Okay. What the heck is this thing? This, so, actually looks and feels similar to my Japanese telecomet. I don't know what that is if that is taking it apart, but so here's, okay, so here's the F key. You know, definitely double shot. None of the keys have LED windows, but there is this LED section up here that is just priceless. And some text under there. Oh my god, that's so cool. Let's zoom in on these parts. You gotta see these up close, this front. What the heck? System available? Looks like I'm playing Jeopardy or something. Oh my god, this is so cool. You wanna sum something? You wanna do carriage return way over there on the left? Print report, reset, repeat. I mean, look at that. There's the left edit. What the heck, man? You got enter. All these like avail faxes. TKTTL. Phone. Isn't that trippy? Phone. Seg. What else we got? Name and display and change and erase and not equal. What the heck's a not equal? It's probably not even a not equal. What is that thing? Octothorpe's sister? Crazy. CSS. Am I going to do cascading style sheets before they're invented? New number. What's this one? I wanted to see it. I couldn't read it myself, but maybe I'll get the load on it. End.
That's the one with the pyramid.
Allie, come look at this keyword. It's so trippy. Insert care, delete care. Here's your nav cluster. So cool. Okay, let's take a look at the Raytheon symbol. Raytheon Data Systems, Norwood, Massachusetts. Equipment type 6105-11. Model number 930-898-94. Manufacturing date 1980. I'm telling you, this is worth the money I spent. This is another one of those where people are scared to bite on it. It was probably $200, and I'm like, hey, I'll give you a, you know, just sent a private message to whoever was selling it and said, I'll buy it for $100. And they said, okay, right away. I think something like that. I have to look at my message history, but 1980. This is a nice piece. Wow, it's another Jetsons one because it's just elevated. Like I can stick my hands all the way under it almost. Allie. My wife's not around, but she would enjoy it anyway. She'd humor me, but so heavy, so cool. This is money. Looks like I'm gonna launch a nuclear missile or something. Yeah, this is a beauty. I am super excited about it. Let's see, yeah, that is a real keeper. I would love to get this into the modern world and get some USB hooked up to it and trip people out by taking it to work and using it. And so I don't want to do too much with it. I don't really want to see why this guy's stuck, but I need to get inside to see if it's, you know, on 1980, it's going to be some older switch type, likely something that's not digital, something with it's dynamic in nature. Like, I don't know, like I'm blanking on the old choices there, but yeah, it's going to be a variable. It's going to be some tech that's before modern switches. Actually feels really good too. Nope. You want to like backspace right here. This might be, unfortunately the layout is so bizarre that I don't know if my brain will be able to adapt to it, but I can already tell this one has a problem with stabilization. Like, you can't press up here for stabilizer, it's not great. So that means this one, yeah, down here is not great. So you can tell the switches, or this end of it. These are fine. Spacebar's fine. Yeah, most of the keys are in pretty good shape. Clean this bad boy up. Man. So cool. Really excited about it. Alright. Hope you enjoyed that one. I sure did. So we're on, I think 45. So this will be 45. Yeah. Lower again now. Will, come check out this trippy. So trippy. Just a real trip. Pick it up. It's a Raytheon from 1980.
The keyboard?
Scored on it now. Like, lift it up. It's just a beast.
Oh, I was expecting it to be heavier.
Yeah. And you know, it's just 1980, dude. That's way before.
Oh, it's so like tight.
That's probably my oldest one. Look at this. Like you're playing Jeopardy or something. Like, what the heck, man? Look at this thing. What am I gonna edit over here?
I don't know. It's
The
also
words
just
are all
like small.
What's this? What is phone? I mean, it's like, it's just trippy. Just this
That's
big
cool,
old
though.
beast with a giant hole in there. I mean, oh my god,
It's a secret compartment.
it is so cool. Totally stoked with this thing. Yeah, I am happy about that. Okay, well, that's the end of this recycler haul. Thanks for watching, and you know, future videos will probably deal with using some of these and figuring out what I want to do with them, cleaning them up or something. Yeah, thanks for watching.